The first time I was sold for sex, I was taken to a big house. Other girls are sitting there crying, and you could hear girls screaming upstairs. And I kind of had an idea at that point that I was gonna get hurt. I did nothing to deserve this.
At 4.5 years old, I was lured from our front yard by a neighbor in our community. We were held there overnight where we were sexually and mentally abused. I thought that my neighbors were like my protectors. My community wasn't safe anymore to me, period.
Every year, up to 3,600 kids are sold for sex in the state of Georgia. But that's just a number on a piece of paper. It's easily thrown away. It's easily written off as a statistic, and it doesn't really affect us that much. Many times you hear the statement, that number can't be real, but it is. And we're going to show you in a way that's too big for us to continue to ignore.
Things were looking pretty good this morning on 85 southbound, but now we're seeing a delay.
Now, this is Chopper 46 video of a caravan of school buses. The group that put this on, called Street Grays, came together to speak out against this awful practice.
Human trafficking is a here problem wherever here is for you. The majority of sex trafficking that occurs is our children who are being bought and sold by members of our community.
We can stop it. It does not have to happen to any child. My wife and I have 2 daughters, and I just cannot imagine this happening to them. And if it was happening to them, I would just hope somebody would step up and help.
Human trafficking is the fastest growing, second largest illegal business on the planet. The 72 yellow school buses that are assembled here today, each representing 50 of Georgia's children, are a difficult reminder that these statistics represent lives.
I hate that my city is associated with such a horrible crime.
I feel like too many people just bypass things when they can really actually do something to help.
We remain committed to preventing any child from ending up in such a horrific nightmare and to rescuing those who may already be involved.
I hope that this opens people's eyes. When they see those numbers going by on the buses, they think of the kids in their lives.
I'm here to tell you, it is a long road to recovery, and no child deserves to have to experience something like this.
It is a very hard topic to talk about. If you do not have this conversation with your children, somebody else is.
It's a significant event in the life of Atlanta to be able to rise up one city, one voice, one cause. You just have to be willing to step into the conversation and engage with kids.
Kids need to know that they can say no, that they have boundaries, and they need to feel like they're gonna be believed if something does happen, because if they have nobody to go to, they're not gonna say anything.
When we're talking about one of our most vulnerable populations, children, we don't have just a legal obligation, we have a moral obligation as well.
Nobody was there for me. That's why I lift my voice to make sure that we keep our children safe.
Doing what I do now and being able to help others is the only thing that makes my story worth it. Don't sit back and do nothing because you feel like the problem is too big and you can't make enough of a difference. Because you can.